Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the channel. This is RED DISSECTION. I'm breaking down Manchester United victory at St Mary's against Southampton. It was a match decided by one inflection point. That was the penalty miss for Southampton. They were dominating the ball. They were dictating play. They were getting through our defense quite easily. DIBLING, the youngster, gave Diogo Dalot one of his toughest matches. He completely murdered him on the pitch and obviously got the penalty. Archer never looked like scoring. He looked underconfident. But Onana made a great save and United were able to ride that out. After that, I think United got a second wind. They started to control the ball better. They started to get their passes a bit more. Obviously, we were struggling with Eriksen and Casemiro in midfield. Couldn't get through their press early on. But the first goal came from a set piece, and the second goal also came from set piece in quite quick succession. And I think that broke the resolve of Southampton and the players. They looked beaten. Russell Martin looked frustrated. And eventually, United got the third goal after the red card of Jack Stevens. I think it was an even game overall. Of course, they were dominating the first 30 minutes. In the second half, we were very professional. We kept the ball well, kept circulating it well, created loads of chances. We should have scored more goals. Xerxes could have gotten a couple of goals. Ahmad should have gotten a couple of goals. Only complaint against Ahmad was that he doesn't use his right foot often enough to, bring some unpredictability to his game. But overall, I thought he was a man of the match. A spectacular performance for him. He's showing to be very consistent in these performances, creating all our moves and all our play from our right flank. Mazraoui and Ahmad interplaying quite well. Obviously, Menu chipping in, Bruno Fernandes chipping in, and getting involved in that build-up. On the left-hand side, we weren't creating much. Dalot was coming inside. He was inverting a lot. Obviously, struggled in the first half. The second half, he was decent. But there are assists when Mazraoui was substituted. Overall, a very important win. But I don't think anybody should get carried away. It's not even a false dawn, because we knew even in the first half that we were the second best team against our promoted side who haven't won any matches yet in the Premier League. They scored only one goal, and we were thoroughly dominated in that first half until they got the penalty and they flogged their lines in that moment. So we got Barnsley that we should win, but obviously Crystal Palace will be a real test. It's an OB team for us in the next match. Coming to play ratings, starting with Andre Onana. A stellar performance, one of his better performance. He made a good save from dribbling. Then the penalty save was excellent. Also on the follow-up, he was quick to get up. His distribution was okay, but his shot stopping certainly saved us this match. So a good outing for Onana. Nusayr Mazraoui was excellent. He has been one of our more consistent players. Kept the winger quiet. Even Fraser came on, he kept him quiet. He was involved in attacking play. He's got great close control of the ball and can manipulate the ball easily in close spaces. So another good outing from Mazraoui. Matthijs de Ligt was one of the contenders for man of the match. A great header for the first goal. Obviously, he's come under a lot of criticism and scrutiny from his own teammates in the national side, like Virgil van Dijk and obviously Coleman, the manager. I thought it was a resounding performance, perfect rebuttal on the pitch. I think he got some cramps in the end. He should be okay going forward, and we should give him a fillip in his career at Manchester United. Martinez, apart from some early jitters, I thought he was decent. And teams that are very tenacious in their pressing, then he gets throttled a bit to start off with because of his lack of recovery pace. Overall, I thought he grew into the match, calmed himself down, got playing football, got his passes moving, and I thought overall it was a decent performance of Martinez. Diogo Dalot struggled in the first half. Dribbling got the better of him loads of time before getting the penalty. He beat him for pace. It reminded me of the Madueke penalty that Madueke won. The Madueke won against Dalot in the dying minutes against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge last season. He struggles with that. Pacey wingers, he's got a problem, and playing on his non-natural side, I think he can be exposed there. Obviously, we didn't buy a left back, and we don't have a fit left back, so he has to put a shift in. But in the second half, we grew into the match. Got also an assist when Mazraoui got subbed off. He got in his favorite position, got an assist for Garnacho's goal. So that was a decent recovery from him during the match. Coming to midfield, starting with Christian Eriksen, I thought he got bullied in the first half, especially the first half before the penalty. Of course, after the penalty, we were more relaxed. Obviously, we knew that they lost some confidence and zip in their pressing and passing. I thought Eriksen also got some more time on the ball, so he got better with time. He's not the future, but for now, And for this match, I thought he did well. Menu really struggled in the first half. He was knocked off the ball a few times, like against Liverpool. He was bullied a few times. He looked nervous in possession of the ball. He couldn't get his passing going. I think his passing range is also very limited. That's why he shouldn't play this deep. I think he should play a bit advanced because his passing range isn't that great. He's good in terms of 1-2 touches and short passes and that kind of interplay, but obviously long passing is a concern with him, and he doesn't have that vision overall. But he also grew into the match in the second half. Obviously, he got a yellow card. Was lucky not to get another yellow card. It'll be a good experience for him playing alongside someone like Christian Eriksen, who can dictate tempo of the match from deep. So I think he should learn from this. Coming to the man of the match, and Amad Diallo, I thought he was spectacular, really enterprising, adventurous, taking on his man. But one concern is that he always comes on the inside. Obviously, he's got Mazraoui outflanking him and going on the outside and providing a pass there. I think he should mix it a bit, drop the shoulder and take some shots on his right foot, or even try to get some crosses in. He was the difference between the two teams, and obviously he got an assist for Rashford's goal, and he hasn't let the Liverpool game affect him. So that's good to know, and good to know about his mental fortitude. Inshallah, he can get some goals and get more confidence and build on this start that he's gotten for this club. Bruno Fernandes was as inconsistent as he always is. Obviously, some good interplay with Ahmad, Menu, Mazraoui on the right flank. Some good passes, got an assist for the first goal of DELIGT. But overall, I think we cannot move forward with his impetuous nature. I think he's very consistent. He's hot and cold. Even in a match, even in a half, you don't know what kind of Bruno you're going to get 1 minute. And he's very inconsistent. And that's why the team's performances and results are also very inconsistent. Obviously, the team mirrors the image of the leader, and that's what we're seeing with Bruno Fernandes. Rashford got a goal, which gave him a bit of more confidence. He was taken on his man after that goal. Nothing much has changed. He got a good shot off and got that goal into the bottom right corner. But apart from that, he didn't create much. Not much. I think not many of our plays came from his side. I think that was intentional because Ahmad is somebody who can get involved and build a play from deep and has that dribbling ability to get inside the box and make the right decision. Close control and manipulation of the ball is also a lot better than Rashford. I think that could be a way out for him to ease the burden on him and create from the other flank, and he could get his goal, which he can get on his day. He can strike a ball. I think he should. I think he should get some more confidence with this goal going forward. Joshua Zirkzee, I think apart from that miss and not getting a goal, I thought his overall play was excellent. His hold-up was excellent. He struggled in the first half, to be honest, but in the second half, when we dictated the ball, we had more control of the match, more control, more care of the ball. I thought he came into his own, involving a lot of moves with Rashford and Ahmad, and you could see a fledgling partnership there. I think he's very intelligent. His off-the-ball movement is also good. His silky first touch and his ability to bring other players into the match with simple passes is something that we've already seen against Fulham when he scored on that day. But I don't think he's got peak fitness right now. I think the more he plays, he should get better, and we should see him scoring more goals in the future for Manchester United. Coming to substitution, obviously Garnacho got his goal. I thought he looked bright. This adds to the evidence that he's more of an impact sub than a starter. I think he's more comfortable with that. Running against our defenses, and that's what we saw. He got Jack Stephens to make the tackle and got him the red card, got the goal, good finish right into the top corner. Gives more credence to the theory that he is more of an impact sub than a starter for Manchester United. Manuel Ugarte, I thought he was a stellar debut. I thought he looked in control. He made some important tackles, gave us assurance and kind of insurance policy in midfield, and he made some simple passes. He looked like he could physically handle himself in the Premier League. Of course, it's a very small sample. They were down to 10 men for the last 10 to 12 minutes. There would be tougher tests for him. He might start against Barnsley or he might not. Maybe he starts against Crystal Palace. But looking at what he offers, I think this will give more confidence to the fan base, and inshallah he can build on this when he starts against Crystal Palace. Harry Maguire came on in late. Obviously got a yellow card straight away by kicking the ball stupidly. Overall, he was in trouble. Southampton didn't really create anything in the second half. They weren't dangerous. He looked injured right at the end. I'm not too sure how that progresses. But hopefully he'll be fit for the next match against Barnsley. Johnny Evans came in on for Martinez. Did his job well. Was playing in the left back position. Was in trouble because they were down to 10 men. I think it would have been interesting if Cornet had more threat to offer and was willing to take on Johnny Evans. Obviously, he can easily beat Johnny Evans for pace. Looking at the position he was playing in, I thought Evans did well. Casemiro was the last substitution. Was playing in the right centre back position. I thought overall he did well. He looked composed. Obviously, they were down to 10 men, so it wasn't like players were running against him and he had to defend a lot. But his use of the ball was clever. Obviously, got that pre-assist for the Garnacho goal, gave a slide rule pass to Dalo. It was a great move, great goal. He didn't look grumpy. Obviously, he must be smarting not to start in this match and categorically being dropped for a poor performance against Liverpool. It remains to be seen how he gets integrated into the team now. He is the most successful player in our team. Obviously, not for United, but overall. And he is a true winner, a champion. I think how we deal with him and how we treat him is going to have a huge impact psychologically on the team and the rest of the players. Looking at him and how the club and the manager treats him and how the saga goes on. I thought Eric Ten Hag did well in terms of answering the questions before the match, protected Casemiro. I think ease the pressure off of him. If he starts against Barnsley, I think that would be good and he should get more minutes. And I think overall, he still have a place if the structure is right. Obviously, Eric Ten Hag has exposed the likes of Casemiro, who was never a player with raw pace in a system that is suicidal. If he gets a structure, he can still offer something for Manchester United. Obviously, we were thoroughly dominated in the first half before the penalty. I thought we were set up again the wrong way. We had no structure. I think the players have saved him again. This has happened a lot. The players winning the match on their own. We got 2 goals from 2 set pieces, and then they had to come out and they had to drop the plan. Already a bit changed for this match. Russell Martin made some changes to his philosophy, but it is still dominated. And the likes of DIBLING put on a show against us. Obviously, penalty was a big shocker for them with Archer, the main striker, not getting the penalty, and he looked underconfident all throughout the match. Thought that knocked the stuffing out of them, and I thought Eric Ten Hag got fortunate. I don't think he deserves any plaudits for this win. I thought him dropping Casemiro was a big risk and didn't pay off. We weren't creating anything in the first half until the penalty miss. I think he's saved again by the skin of his teeth. I don't know how long it will continue. Obviously, we got Crystal Palace in the next Premier League match, and we could get completely clobbered against Barnsley. I'm a bit more confident they're in League One. We should be able to win that, even if we make some changes to the first team. The next international break is in October. We got some big matches. This was probably our easiest Premier League fixture till then. Crystal Palace. We got Tottenham. Also, I think we've got Aston Villa. In the Europa League, we got FC Twente. Obviously, Barnsley is the easiest game on paper. It could be a banana skin. I'm not sure. I shouldn't even worry about them. We should make a few changes against Barnsley. This win will give a lot of confidence to a few players, the likes of Matthias DELIGT, Ugarte, obviously the new players coming in. Obviously, Casemiro getting that being involved in that goal. I think they should give some confidence to the players. Overall, I don't see any future under this manager. He's just dragging on his career at United. This has happened a lot over his tenure. Winning a high pressure odd match against the average side often has saved his career at Manchester United. Should have bitten the bullet and got him out in the summer, but Ineos didn't. But for now, he's the manager. In the next match, we should win again. There'll be 2 wins on the trot. The real challenge will be Crystal Palace, but we still have a week to go for that. In the next match, I think we should expect a performance as well, and not just a victory and a result against Barnsley. We will be back with the Red Prep Show for the Barnsley match. The matches are coming thick and fast, and we'll try to deliver our best in terms of build-up and also the breakdown of the matches on this channel. So please chip in with your comments and likes and share the video. Until next time, take care, do good, pray for Palestinians and all the oppressed people all across the globe. Assalamu alaikum.